Sergeant Sullivan here, whenever we get stuck on the coral, he's going to turn around and say, "Driver, drop the ramp." But the drivers are up front, and there's no ramp. So this must have originally been like made out and planned to be a Higgins boat where there's one driver in the back and the ramp is at the front. But they like stopped using it in the Pacific because the Japanese would just line up on it, and as soon as they dropped the ramp, pop, 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 everybody in the boat was dead.
But they forgot to change the dialogue.
Yeah. And
Boo.
the character motion for Sullivan. Also, another interesting fact, you see this medic over here? This is the only time in the game an NPC fixes up another NPC. Another fun fact, the Colt 45 pistol that we're using right now was developed because the 38 revolver that was the standard issue didn't do too good at stopping charging people hyped up on, I think they might have been hyped up on drugs during the Philippine insurrection, whenever we basically went in and killed a bunch of people in the Philippines and called it a war. Well, we didn't really call it a war, but we called it insurrection when it was just us like killing them. And they were like, "Hey, wait a minute, you can't really do that." So they started attacking, and we're like, see, this is why we did it. America has a history of being jerks. But yeah, that's why the Colt 45 was developed, so it would be a bigger, more powerful cartridge. And in this game, you have to shoot like an entire clip to stop one guy. Another fun fact, we're actually doing this wrong. To use rifle grenades, you would have to have blank cartridges, obviously, so that you're not like shooting a bullet with the grenade, and you don't like reload blank cartridges into your gun whenever you have rifle grenades in this. See, look, whenever he reaches out his hand, no index finger. In the Defector mission in the original Black Ops, where you have to go into Way City, whenever he reaches out, he has his index finger back. A lot of tanks, especially like Soviet ones, they'd always carry logs with them. Fun fact, they'd always carry logs with them, so if they got stuck in the mud, they could put the log down and then drive up over the log to get traction to get out of the mud. Another fun fact that you saying much speech reminded me. Today is the day that President Abraham Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address.
Today is also National Toilet Day.
Polanski, in that like little span of time, says something like, "Doesn't the Air Force know we're here?" Fun fact, it wasn't called the Air Force until 1947. Fun fact, the STG-44 or Sturmgewehr was the world's first version of an assault rifle, and it was also the inspiration for the AK-47.